Kerala Blasters had a few shaky games, but then they bounced back with a 3-0 win in their last outing. Seeing how Mumbai also registered an all-round performance against Goa, how are you looking to approach tomorrow's match?
I think we just keep concentrating on ourselves. I've said I'm not too interested in the other results and how other teams play. It's more important that we look at ourselves and make sure that we continue our run of form. You know, we started the season extremely well, and I spoke about finishing the season as well as we can. And you know, we come into this game with 4 wins out of the last 5. We've kept 2 consecutive clean sheets, and we've started to show some real good signs of how we want to play with and without the ball. So the focus will be on us. We must really make sure that we continue the same approach that we've had that started the season well, and that has put us in a strong position to finish the season. We've spoken all season about being consistent in how we approach every game, and that's something that has put us in the position that we're in, which is a good one going into the final 2 games. So it's important that we don't change anything in terms of how we approach this game, and we certainly haven't done in terms of on the field or off of it. We just must focus on making sure that we play the way that we want, and we play as well as we can. So what was the second part? Sorry, Puba.
Means how much confident are you after 2 back-to-back clean sheets? That's been long.
Yeah, I think the last few games, you know, if you take the last 5 games in particular, with the exception of 4-1, you know, it was an area during that 7-game spell where we conceded quite a few. So in the last 5 games, you know, it's been very pleasing to see how well the back line, and it's not just the back line and the goalkeeper, it's the work rate and the understanding of the whole team to sort that side of the game out. It's important that tomorrow we continue to do that, whilst also going back to making sure we play the type of football we want with the ball, and some exciting football to watch from the sidelines. We've obviously missed a couple of players this season in that role. You know, we're losing Roland Borges early in the season. He's a fantastic player for us, and that was shown last year. So to lose Roland was a big loss, and of course then to lose Jahul against Jamshedpur was also another loss. And they're 2 very important players in 2 very important positions that are key to kind of what we do. What's been pleasing is how proactive we were as a club in the January window to bring players like a Vineet Rai in to help support us and continue making sure that we can play. And what's been good is that, especially in the last 2 games, you know, we've played without Jahul, and not only have we played without him, but the players that have come in have performed, and we've come away with 2 wins. So we've shown that we can play without him, as well as Roland. Now, I'd love to have both of those players available for all of our games this year, but the thing I am happy with was the performance of Apoya, whether he plays as 1-6 or alongside somebody, and then those that have come in to support us as a team, and that's been the big thing that's got us to where we are. Again, they scored early, and then they hit a second just after half-time in it kind of, you know, 2-0 straight after half-time, and then we lost Matada Fall. And then there was a penalty given. So we were 3-0 down. We had a player sent off on the 55th minute. So, you know, it went to 3-0 and it stayed at 3-0. So I felt that was a little bit of a false indication, you know, of the rest of the game. We need to make sure, of course, we keep 11 players on the field. And that was a long time ago. It'll be a totally different game. We've obviously developed what we want, and players are a lot clearer on kind of what we want with and without the ball now. So the last game for me is irrelevant. It's important that we just make sure we continue on the road that we've certainly shown over the last 5 or 6 games, that we stick to that. It'll be a very good game.